Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Haster Plays Mars Horizon. Alright, picking up where we left off, we have, this is cool. You can see this is our satellite starting to travel around the Earth. We are currently researching the Lunar Orbit moon mission. It's a milestone mission. Trying to get a leg up on the competition as far as science around the moon goes. We have a few things cooking over here. We're doing a request mission with a sounding rocket to get a little bonus support and science, hopefully. And so that will be complete. The ship will be the rocket will be completed in 2 months, and then we will be able to plan the launch after that. So looking at least 3 months for that. That's the short term. We also have a new building we've just researched, the spacecraft assembly facility, which is similar to the rocket test pad in that it unlocks a mission training option. So the test pad gave us launch reliability, which hasn't been completed yet, so we didn't get to see it in action yet, but we will shortly. And this one gives us payload reliability. So let's get that started. So there's two spots that are good. It's either thinking here or here. Either way, we want it touching the HQ, as that gives us a base plus 1% payload reliability, which is nice. If we pop it over here, we shave off some build time, which is helpful. Here we shave off some costs. Now, I feel like the cost is always going to be in greater, magnitude. We're talking about months here. I don't know, how much that percentage is really gonna factor into like the rounding of how, when they're gonna shave a month off or something like that. Where here, I think the money would be more valuable. But we always can move the buildings around. So I'm gonna start here. Drop that in. Definitely low on funds now, but we'll have some months before we do anything, so it should build up. And we definitely want these buildings. So I think our base is in good shape. Research is in good shape. We have a little boost here in science that will last for 2 months. A total of a little over 500. What was it? 530? Oh no, sorry, 300 bonus from our satellite mission, and then spread across 2 months. So hopefully we'll be able to launch that other mission right around when that's dropping off to have a steady boost of research, so we can get through these mission researches, which are starting to get a little longer to complete. Yeah, so I think that's it. Let's advance, and we're just starting a new year, 1958. So let's keep pushing ahead. Okay, here's an event. Fears over the artificial satellite. So, following your agency launching the first official satellite, several foreign newspapers have claimed the satellite represents a global security threat. The other 4 major space agencies have requested that your agency release the full specifications of your Explorer payload to prove its scientific purpose and quell public anxiety. Your advisors believe agreeing to the request will improve your reputation with the other agencies, though some may gain science from it. So they don't tell us what happens to it. It's implying that, they don't tell us exactly. If we share the specs, the diplomatic reputations should get better, but if we reject it, if we share the specs, we'll get better reputation, but they could get a science boost. If we don't, it could hurt the reputation. I am going to reject this. Okay, so we lose some rep, but we gain support. So your agencies refuse to share the specifications of your Explorer satellite. We should not need to share confidential research in order to prove our peaceful intentions, stated an agency spokesperson. The other agencies reacted negatively to the decision, though local media has praised your firm stance. Yeah, I mean, come on. We're just... You know, this is our stuff. This is our business. You guys didn't release your specs, so... Cool, so our test pad is completed, so now we unlock the launch reliability option. And there we go. Looks like now the... you can't, like, rotate or anything, but... it's cool, like, as the different agencies launch their missions, you'll see actually see this screen get affected with all the all the things in space that are out there. Cool, so yeah, we got 300 science towards the lunar orbit mission. We're getting income of 265, so we'll have that done next month, and our little side mission will be also ready to schedule next month. So let's push ahead. All right. Lunar orbit research complete. Achieving lunar orbit is a challenging endeavor for any space agency, requiring a payload capable of not only reaching the moon, but also the careful course corrections to maintain orbit around it. All right. Okay. Little sounding rockets ready to go. We got some bonus reliability. So cool. So since we have it, we will set the training focus on launch reliability. So what does this do? This training increases launch reliability by 3% per month, up to a max training bonus of plus 15%. So what does that mean? So it's the only one we have, so we'll select it. Now we select the launch date. So if we launch next month, which we can't because it's invalid, but if we could, we'd get 3%. But then we push it out 2 months, we get 6, etc., up to a max of 15, no matter how many more past that. So if you're capable, you know, if time doesn't matter as much, you can push it out to really help get a bonus to things. So this is going to help the launch, but there, you know, the other one that we're building now could help the payload reliability, and that really could be a big deal. Because like, I think that's, to me, it feels like that's a little more crucial. Obviously you don't want to launch with real low reliability, but I feel like that kind of gets smoothed out as you use the same rocket over and over, where the payload is still a little touchy. You want that to be high. So let's see. Well, yeah, I don't like 32%. I think we go here. The nine's putting us into a nice spot. So yeah, it pushes it out 3 months, but I think that's fine. Cool. So we got that scheduled. That building will, all right, cool. Our next building will be built next month. 3 months, we'll have that launch. And now we finish this. So we have that. So now we got to research the payload, which is the Pioneer probe. And that's 750 research. You see we have this, so we're at like 177 next one. Yeah, so this is actually going to take a while, but that's where we, you know, so we're going to only be pulling in like 112 for the next 3 months. So was that 336 plus this, you know, about 400. We'll be around 400, and then we'll get that, hopefully we'll get that 250 for that other mission. So yeah, we're looking at probably a good 4-5 months depending on things to get, maybe more actually. Yeah, this is a little hard. And you know, the thing is, we still have to research the boosters to go with it, but those should go much quicker. You see they're in the 150s, 250s. That's why we want to keep pushing the request mission. See, we already have another one here, and that's a big one. Like, that's 400, and it's still a low risk, and it's bonus support because it's a publicized. So there's going to be these little, this one doesn't have any I don't know what to call that, like a modifier. This one is a publicized mission. There'll be other ones. The risk factor will be different for certain missions as well, and it'll affect the rewards. Some of them give money, which is cool. So yeah, we're gonna be pushing these request missions hard while we are researching all the necessary bits for that next mission. That's really crucial to keep, so you're not stagnating, just sitting on the 112. Like eventually we'll be able to unlock buildings that give us more flat research. Like this gives us plus 50, but it's only 50, you know, like, and then this lets you build more of those. And then I'm assuming there's other ones that, okay, yeah, they just reduce the cost overall of the tree itself. So yeah, I'm sure at some point you can build up a nice nice base, but it really, science income is low in my opinion. You gotta definitely stay on the mission. So anyway, let's keep going. All right. So the Soviet Union proposes a research exchange. The Soviet Union have proposed an exchange in technology research. They are offering to share their research lab research if your agency shares its research on rocket testbed. Accepting the offer would unlock the research lab. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fine. That gets us, it gets us the third building for the mission training. That's the one that boosts science, and we give them the other one. I think that's fine. We really have bad relations with them anyway. Maybe this will help that. Yeah, let's go with that. Cool. All right, so we offset some of that additional negative, and we got another thing on the tree completed, as we just saw there. So let's just take a quick peek at that. So now we have the whole tier done. We just got this one for free, and now we have enough. We had enough before too, but now we definitely move to the mission control building next. I think we'll finish the mission stuff, the payload, move straight to the vehicles, and then dump, and then start going into mission control. Now, I mean, maybe should have front-loaded mission control so we could have been running multiple missions at once, but we don't even have that much income. I don't know if we could sustain that. We may have been able to. So that could have been a little blunder, because this is a little expensive, but maybe we'll consider that once we get a research boost. But right now we're kind of in the doldrums of science income, if you will. So cool. Yeah, like these are just stacking up. We got another request mission. Oh, this is great. Yeah, see, now this is a challenging mission, so you get more rewards for success, but the tasks in the mission are harder. Yeah, so that's great. It's great that those are like coming in there. So we are, oh yeah, right, we're doing the moon. So we have, yeah, we're researching this. Still no one has completed all the research necessary for that. Let's see, did anyone? Yeah, no one even has animal in space yet, which is the other one at that tier. So we're still sitting okay. Ah, no one else even finished the satellite yet. Oh, okay, good. So we're definitely ahead. Okay, and we have that other building we can build. Let's see where we can tuck it. Let's see. Oh, it's a little bigger. Did not realize. Okay, so that's a negative. Oh, because it's a research lab. You don't. It wants. It's like, give me quiet. All right, so it likes. Makes payloads cheaper if it's on that. Oh, that's just costs across the board. All right, that's pretty nice, honestly. With HQ, oh, we could get double if we were going across both of these buildings. That actually might be worth it. What is this? Vehicle because the payloads can be expensive. This is 6% off the payload. Can't put it there because of the water. That's what I mean. This is just a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a fan of having to do this. Yeah, so this and it's going to cost 25,000 extra to clear out that little space of woods there. We can't do it there because of the water. Yeah, I think for the double. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we do that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's keep pushing here. All right, nothing's really changing. So, all right, next we're gonna have a launch. All right. So we accrued some bonus through the launch reliability training. So, which is good because it offset some of the bad conditions. I'm all right with this though. We're gonna keep going. I mean, it sucks to lose out on any of the rewards or anything, or have it actually go really bad. But you know, we gotta try.
We have liftoff.
Okay, looking good. Not a wonky launch. All right, so let's see what we ended up with. Okay. All right, so a little less reward. We were counting on the reward, but you know, we keep leveling this up. It doesn't matter, you know, we just keep getting this to be more and more reliable as we do those missions. Yeah, so that sucks. Instead of 250, we're getting 187. So we're gonna just have to keep pushing on that. Cool, so we'll get 300. Okay, so 2 more months, and then we'll be able to actually start working on the Pioneer mission, because 2 more we'll get the probe finished, and then we'll actually be able to start the mission, meaning we'll schedule it, which would let us start building the payload. Yeah, now I'm really thinking if we would have front loaded that mission control, we would have been able to be running a lot more missions. I feel like we should have done that. I don't think we can really switch our stuff now though. I think we gotta just kind of stick with it. I just feel like we're gonna lose a little ground. I mean, it's gonna take some time to build the payload. It's gonna take time to build the rocket. And we have to have the mission planned at that point, meaning we can't do anything else. So all other research is gonna go a little slow. However, while we're building the rocket, we are gonna be researching, or sorry, building the payload, we're gonna be researching the rocket parts. And they don't take that much science. So it shouldn't be, you know, we should be able to start building the rocket immediately once it becomes available. So yeah, I think we're okay. I just feel like maybe we could have done that a little more efficiently, but hey, that's why we're learning the game. So let's proceed. Okay, so our research lab got built. Ooh, okay, so Japan failed its artificial satellite launch. The ESA finally completed the test launch. So everyone has completed the test launch, and nobody else has completed the artificial satellite yet. All right. Okay, cool. So 1 more month. And okay, so Race to space. The prospect of launching the first human into space is dominated in newspapers. Most have labeled it an impossible endeavor, whilst the less skeptical outlets claim a rival agency are bound to get there first. Several have contacted your agency for a statement. Declare you will win the space race. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Challenge accepted. We've replied that not only is it possible, but inevitable that a human will reach space, and what's more, your agency will be the first to achieve it. Your statement has resulted in a surge of public support, yet detractors maintain that your agency is setting itself up for a fall. Well, haters gonna hate, as they say, so not really worrying about that. All right, the Pioneer research is complete. A small probe carrying scientific instruments and radio transmitters protected by a painted fiberglass shell. All right. So we are fully ready to plan that mission. And I think I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that. We could check the request missions real quick. So there are 3 of them. We do know it takes a couple months. Oh, sorry, these are satellite missions. Like you see the icon, these are actually going to require building like the satellite like we did for the artificial satellite, so that's even more time to take. So yeah, we don't have the time to do these right now. Like this would be the shortest one because this would be the sounding rocket, and that's still, we know we have a minimum of 3 months on that. So yeah, we got some decisions to make. So all right, we could either, I mean, there's really nothing going to change our science, right? So start at 170. So it would take 6 months about to get the 750 to unlock mission control, which would then let us build that, which would take 4 more months, and then be able to start doing like 2 missions at the same time. I think we're gonna just focus on this first. So, all right, let's accept that mission. So lunar orbit, plan the mission. We're gonna select our payload. This is our Pioneer, looking awesome. Again, there's different versions. You have the standard, the comms version, the observation version. So you see you have the improved communication module at the cost of reliability, or improved observation model at the cost of reliability, although different costs. So 76 down to 61, or 76 down to 66. Or the prototype, which makes it cheaper, but drops down the reliability again. So I like to go standard for the max reliability right now. It has 6 power. There's no way to get more power on it. All right, it weighs 35 kilograms. It takes 2 months. We have the money. It's not a problem. Yeah, we're gonna select the standard and tell them to build it. So we're talking about 35 kilos we have to put up. So we look at the stages, remember. Yeah, so our Viking stage, which we have, can't do it. Able is the cheapest way to do it. Sorry, not the cheapest, but that's the lightest one. It's actually the most expensive one in cost of money. Time is 3 months. So the Scout would do it, but that base reliability is 40. So we're talking 40, 65, or 75. All right, so we could think ahead a little bit. So let's real quick look here. So if we decided to go laterally and just complete everything in here, meaning we would pick up the animal in space after that, we'd need to be able to carry 500 kilos. If we were going straight for humans in space, I don't think it actually is going to matter too much, because I think this is going to push us into the next tier. At least maybe the human one is the next tier. But the satellite imaging also, so that's 1500 kilos, and this is 18. Okay, so 15 and 18. Yeah, like none of these, so it doesn't really matter. We'd have that we're already going up into the medium stage stuff to carry that much weight. So really I guess it could be any of these. Oh sorry, but we go back to Eden 500. Okay, sorry, it would be for either of these. So if we were going to complete both, we'd want one of these two because it would be able to carry 500. Okay, so it's 250, 250, 150. I mean, I'm really dubious of... Oh, this can only go to Earth orbit. This one can go to the moon. All right, so it looks like it's really between these two. I can deal with 65. It costs more, or sorry, it costs a little less, takes the same amount of time, but it can do both of those missions. All right, so I think we'll stick with the Jupiter. Oh, actually, I'm going to show this. So with the lunar orbit mission, we can select it, and then it shows us the parts that are viable for that mission, and it's these 4. So yeah, I'm leaning toward Jupiter, and Jupiter would weigh 1200. So if we went Jupiter, we'd have to do the full Jupiter, top and bottom. So we're talking 3 months and 3 months. So that's a 6-month build. The Algol Able system is a 5-month build, and Scout can't do it to the moon. Yeah, it could do the other one. We could research that on a side to do the animal mission if we wanted to make it a shorter build time, but I don't know if we have that much research. So I think we're just going to stick with Jupiter, and then we'll start with the upper stage. Okay. All right. Cool. So we have our mission planned, or starting to plan it anyway. It's in prep. Our research is locked in. Funding reviews coming up. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't get more done in the month or the year, but is what we can do here. Okay, so nice. So that we already researched that booster, or the upper stage. Jupiter, an early solid fuel upper stage capable of lifting small payloads into Earth and lunar orbits. Aha! All right. So our payload, nice. Okay, so we built it. We got a little bonus reliability out of it, 81%. That looks great. Okay, so now we have to design the rocket. We do not have the rocket researched yet, but that doesn't stop us. Well, so we don't have it fully researched. So it's showing us that none of these parts are compatible. These two are. That's the Jupiter. That's the Able. We have the Jupiter, and that was the plan to use it. So we go with that. And the booster, we are gonna go with the Jupiter again, because that's what we're gonna switch our research to. But it's cool. You can see all the other ones. We're able to do Atlas. Oh, these are all mediums too. Oh, because we have some stuff researched, it actually opened up the next tier as it's possible to get it now. Yeah, but we're gonna go with that. So we're saying that we're gonna use the Jupiter design. We'll save it. The Emperor. Cool. Yeah, so 218, 6 months to build. Confirm it. You know, since we don't have this, the construction can't start. But we can hit this and it'll just take us right here, so we can say, yeah, come on, let's finish researching this. And what was that, 250? Yeah, actually I thought these were 250 as well. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention to how much we had banked. I thought it was going to take longer than that. Cool. So yeah, this is all planned. We need a couple months to get that finished, and let's see, some things happened here. So All right, China came in second. And now we see that Japan and the ESA have scheduled to do the artificial satellite again as well. So they have scheduled that. So no one's encroaching on where we are right now. Looks like Earth has some more missions, but you see we don't have mission slots available, so we can't do them. And our active mission is still good. This is going to stay up as a to do until we're able to actually have all the parts researched. So yeah, cool, things are looking good. That's gonna take 6 months, so I think in that time frame, that's when we'll switch our, after we get this researched, we will switch our research over to the mission control building, and then that will start freeing us up. We'll be able to start expanding on the missions we run simultaneously, which is exciting. So awesome. All right, guys, I think we'll wrap this one up here. Last episode went a little long because I was having a fun time, but yeah, I see we're at that mark. So yeah, let's cut here and pick up next time. Hopefully going to the moon with our Pioneer probe. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time.